Am I good enough? Why am I doing this? What is the reason that I do this? Every day I ask myself, what can I do today to help someone? What can I do to change someone's life for the better? What can I do to raise awareness about mental health? Because mental health is very fucking real. And what's sad, we don't have more motherfuckers out there talking about it. Everybody's all so quiet about it when people need to be more vocal about it, man. We need to start being vocal about this shit. Why be quiet? Why stay silent? When you're silent, you allow that shit to happen. But when you speak up, that's when the change begins. That's when you start being able to make a difference. And trust me when I say, when I get all this shit cleaned up here in a few months, you guys will get a full-on tour. I can promise you that. I just gotta get all this shit cleaned up and set up first. It's because there's a lot to go through, man. There's quite a bit of shit to go through that I need to find room for, and it's gonna take a while. Let me ask you guys in the chat something right now. How many of you guys in the comments deal with the demons of depression or PTSD or know someone that has or does currently deal with that? By show of comments, how many of you guys deal with depression yourselves or know someone that has and does deal with it? Come on, let me see those comments. How many of you guys know somebody that does or has dealt with it? Or how many of you deal with it yourself? Well, let me tell you right now, guys. None of you are alone. Because when you're here, you can set your burdens down. When you come here, you're not just coming here to show support. This place is a place where you guys can come and set your burdens down and have a good time. Because when I come on here and I do this stuff for you guys, and I do the competitive gaming, and I do the cover shows, and I do my own music, I don't do this shit just for entertainment. No. I do this shit to help you guys forget about whatever fucking bullshit you guys deal with during the day or during the night. Whatever it is you guys deal with, I want to help you guys forget about that shit, at least for, even if it's just for an hour. I want to be able to help you guys as much as I fucking can. And when I do these shows, my aim is to help inspire you guys. My aim is to help as many of you guys as I can and let you know that you are not alone. I mean, seriously, take a look amongst yourselves right now. A lot of you guys are just like each other. You guys have dealt with a lot. You guys have gone through a lot of shit. You guys have more in common with each other than you guys fucking realize. And when you come here, this, my friends, is a place that you can call home. This is a place that you can call your safe space. This is a place that you can call home. Because just like many of you, as many of you guys already know, I come from a broken home. I do. I come from a broken home. Single mom. Dad walked out when I was real little. My mom raised me her entire life on my own. On her own. Raised me by herself. Had several men in and out of her life. Which, don't get me wrong, I love my stepdad Ed to death. I do. I love my stepdad Ed to the moon and back. I would do anything I could for that man to help him out. That man is the best thing that ever happened to my mom's. And I can tell you that right now for a fact. Because that man has done more for me in the short time that he's been here with us than my own dad ever has. Shit, I'm the closest thing to bald, motherfucker, and we all know it. And yo, one to think. I'm going to give you a little bit of advice right now that I had to learn growing up. And this is facts. Anybody can be a father. But it takes a real special kind of person to be a dad. Anybody can be a father. But it takes a special kind of person and a real man to be a dad. Whether that's a teacher, whether that's a friend's dad, whether that be whoever you feel safe around, whoever you feel like you can confide in. And it's somebody older than me, because, dude, I'm only 33 years old. I ain't old enough to, well, I am old enough to be a dad, technically, but I'm not ready for that yet. But let me tell you, man, something that not a lot of people know about me. Growing up as a kid, my teacher, Mr. Smith, was my father figure growing up. Because I said growing up, I didn't have a dad. My dad left when I was real little. I was about maybe 5 or 6 years old when he left. My mom raised me on her own my entire life. But let me tell you something. My teacher, Mr. Smith, who I still hold a very, very close relationship to this very fucking day. I still see that man as my dad to this very day. I still see that man as my father figure. Because that man taught me so much about life. That man taught me to always go against the wicked. If you see something wrong going on, don't sit there and be silent. Speak up. Say something. He taught me what true strength really is. What true unconditional love truly means. He taught me what it takes to truly be a fucking man. He taught me that being a man isn't about having a fancy car, about having a fancy house, paying bills. No, a real man is about doing what's right. A real man doesn't just provide for his family. A real man helps those that he can and asks for nothing in return. So whenever I put out this merchandise that I've been trying to put out, which by the way, I am going to be working on my third fucking shop here today, later on. But when I put out this merchandise that I'm going to be putting out and re-upping today, and this doesn't just apply to the new merchandise shop that I'm working on again. This applies to any merch. When you buy my merch, you know what I do with that money? I put that shit right back into content for you guys. Why? Because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy that I get to help people. I enjoy the fact that I get to make a change. That I get to help you guys. That I get to entertain you guys and show you guys my real life. I'm glad that I get to inspire you guys to do whatever the fuck you want to do with your lives. And yo, Blue X, yes it is, but unfortunately, because of certain assholes like UIS and William Gloryhole and N-Word Boy and Kate, aka Mass Troll Mafia, I now have to re-up my shop for the third fucking time. Because they think that I don't own the Hooniverse name, but I actually do. And this dude seems weird as fuck, so we're gonna get rid of you. Yo, DriftX, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I've had these for fucking, 5-6 years now? I've had these for a long fucking time, dude. And like I said, man, oh, don't worry, Blue X. I'm going to be re-upping the shop with some brand new merch for you, man. No worries. I got you, dog. You think I'm going to let these motherfuckers keep me down? Hell no. I've got 10 other emails with 10 other shops that I can re-up my stuff on. So it's all good. It's all good, brother. You think I'm going to stand by and let these punks shut me down? Hell nah. I don't run that way. Alright, Blue X, you're good, man. Oh, trust me, I got a few designs that I've been working on. I got a few designs that I've been working on that I am going to be rebranding and changing the name on. As well as some other designs that I've been working on. That do promote mental health. That do promote anti-suicide. That do promote my clothing brand that I've been trying to get up and going for the last fucking God knows how long. Oh, for sure, man. I actually was planning on doing that in a stream sometime in the very near future. So I'm already way ahead of you on that, dude. I was already planning on doing that anyway, so fuck yes. I got you. You guys want the real truth about why these guys do what they do? You want the real reason behind it? The biggest reason of all? It's not because it's not because they believe that I'm a supposed pedophile. No. The real reason is because of this. And I know it sounds stupid, but it's fucking true. It's because I look different. And the reason I look different is for a very, very, very specific reason. And some of you guys might not know this about me. So if you don't know this about me, well, let me fill you in. For those of you that only know me by Cyrex, allow me to introduce myself and who I really am as a person. And let me share with you guys my story. My name's Chance Wilkins. I'm 33 years old, born out of Anchorage, Alaska, back in 1990. When I was born with one kidney and one very severely underdeveloped lung. My arms and legs were the size of my mom's pinky, and my head was the size of her fist. I had a 1% chance of survival. Every doctor in that hospital, besides one doctor that is actually my godmother, said that I was going to die. I was not supposed to live. That day that I was born was the day that I was supposed to fucking die. But because my biological mother could not take care of me for whatever reason, my grandmother adopted me, making her my mom, which is how I got my name. Because the doctors told her that by her adopting me and by going against what these others were saying, she was giving me that second chance at life. So I can honestly say that I owe my mom everything. I was on an oxygen tank until I was 5 years old. I was in an incubator with tubes coming out of my body and out of my head for over 6 months. And then when I finally got out of the INCU, I was put on an oxygen tank until I was 5 years old. At 5 years old, that's when I started breathing on my own. 33 years later, here I am. And let me tell you, growing up, I was that kid that had to fight every day. Both physically and mentally, I had to fight. I was that kid that everybody at school picked on. I was that kid at school that everybody fucked with. Back in high school, I was that kid that everybody wanted to pick a fight with because I was that different motherfucker. I was that weird kid that sat by himself at school lunch. I was that kid that hung out with the special needs people. Who, mind you, are some of the coolest and bravest motherfuckers I've ever met. I was that kid that stood up for those that have special needs. I was that kid that had a girlfriend that was special needs back in high school. I was that kid that spent his time in the music room while everybody was at lunch. I was that kid that during lunch on the weekdays, whenever they had the gym open, like the weight room open in the gym, I was that motherfucker that was there working out with the rest of the fucking football team just like I was part of their team. I was that kid that worked out every fucking day and pushed himself even when I was tired. I was that kid that never gave up. I was already planning on that, dude. Believe it or not, I've actually got one that's in the works as we speak. I got the instrumental done early this morning. I just got to sit down and record it. But like I said, I know what it's like to be that weird motherfucker. I know what it's like to stand out in the crowd. I know what it's like to be different. I know what it's like to be that weird looking motherfucker. And when people call me Gollum, guess what? I own that shit. I'm proud to be a Gollum looking motherfucker. I'm proud to be different. Matter of fact, there's a movie quote that I live with every day. That's very true. The movie is called Fighting With My Family. And it's about the WWE superstar Paige. And the line goes like this. Instead of being the next Rock, why not be the first you? And that's all I've ever done my entire life, is be the first me. I don't want to be like anybody else. I don't want to be like the mainstream. I don't want to be with the in crowd. I don't want to be with these guys that follow trends. I want to be that motherfucker that sets trends. I want to be that motherfucker that stands out and does good with his life. I want to be that weird motherfucker that does what he loves and gets to help people in the process. And that's the thing, man. Every day I try to look my best. Because you know something? Unlike these fools, like my former friend Matt, aka PFV, aka the bitch of Akron, Ohio, who decided to fall to the mainstream bullshit. Unlike him, I don't turn my back on my friends. I don't fold under pressure. Not no more. I used to. Because back then, when I was going through all this shit, I didn't see a way out. I thought I had to fit in. I thought I had to bow down and live in fear. Everything I did over the last 9 years was for one thing only, to protect my family. I did what I did all these 9 years to protect my family from getting hurt. And why did I call Eric Scrubwell out? Because that motherfucker used me since day one. And I didn't realize it until a couple years ago. I didn't realize he was fucking using me like a scumbag. That dude always ran his fucking mouth about me, and I didn't see it until just recently. So yeah, I called him out because he fucking deserved it. Because that's one of the motherfuckers that I treated like a brother, that I saw as family. Because I started a label with this motherfucker over 10 years ago. And I didn't realize that starting a label with him and trying to help other artists out, I didn't realize that that would lead down a road that I didn't need to go down. That I could have avoided the whole fucking time. That man lied to my face about being on magazine covers, being on radio shows, doing big shows with big artists. All that shit was nothing but lies. The only motherfuckers I want to work with now are the ones that are actually good people, that show love and support to me, that want to help build me up. Those are the motherfuckers that I want to work with. I want to work with the motherfuckers that see my potential and want me to do better. Those are the ones that I want to fucking work with. Oh yeah, you're not wrong. That's definitely human nature, for sure. You're not wrong. But why lie to someone who is like your brother? It's like this. It's like the old saying goes. Blood makes you related. Loyalty is what makes you family. And let me tell you right now, I have several people that are loyal as fuck that are family to me. And let me tell you right now, and this goes for anyone out there that may get the chance to talk to me over time and hang out with me and shit, and get to like actually know who I am as a person, not just as an online entity, but as a real person. When I call you my brother, my sister, my family, I don't take that shit lightly. When I call you my family, that's because you've earned my respect. You've earned my love. And I can tell you right now that my boy Tips TV, that man is family to me. That man has not only earned my trust, that man has earned my loyalty, that man has earned my respect. Because yeah, he may be a little weird, so what? He helped get me away from all this shit. And I can never thank him enough for that. The minute that he stepped in and got me away from the hatred is the day that I got set free. And let me tell you, living in slavery and fear, being enslaved by fear for 9+ years is not a good feeling. And I would never wish that on anyone. Right? Exactly, dude. Like, if he wants to date a synthetic human being, that's on him. And honestly, I can't say I blame him. I cannot say that I blame him, because I'll be honest, man. A lot of people nowadays are fucking shitty. A lot of women nowadays are fucking cunts. A lot of women nowadays are fucking cheaters and scumbags. There's very few women out there nowadays that are actually good people, that are actually loyal and stay true to their word. Trust me, I should know. I've been through more than my fair share of relationships. I've been through more than my fair share of relationships, dude. So I get it. Oh, which one hurt me the most? That's actually a very good one. I can honestly say this for a fact. The one that was most fucked up, there's a couple of them. The one that was most fucked up was my ex Rebecca, who mentally, verbally, and emotionally abused me for over 4 fucking years. That one was the worst one. The second worst one was my current ex, Heather, who had a kid and then gave it up for adoption and then told me only after the child was adopted that that was actually my kid. But the one that was the worst one, like I said, was my ex Rebecca, who mentally, verbally, and emotionally abused me for over 4 fucking years. And a lot of people don't realize this, but guys can go through abusive relationships too. That doesn't just apply to women. That applies all across the board. Women can be abusive little bitches too. Not saying all women are, but some of them can be. And I've met a few of them. I was in relationships with some of them. Now the most cringy one, and I know I'm probably gonna get shit for this, but I don't give a fuck. Okay? The worst one would probably be my ex Kendall Smith, who is the reason why all this shit started to begin with. She's the reason why all this shit started. Sitting there threatening my family. Wanting my best friend to kill me. Faking her death. Making up lies about me that weren't true. Yeah, she was a real fucking psychotic piece of shit. But like I said, the worst one for me was my ex Rebecca. Because when I was with her, I was mentally, verbally, and emotionally abused for over 4 fucking years, man. Before I finally got out of that relationship. And trust me when I say it was not fun. It sucked so bad. Hey, there's weirder things out there than that, dude. I mean, come on. Have you seen My Strange Addiction? There's a lot worse shit out there than that. By far. There's a lot worse things out there than that. How about that dude that had sex with his fucking car? That dude that's in an open relationship with his fucking car. Like, you can't tell me that that ain't stranger than being in a relationship with a life-size synthetic person. Yeah, true. I'm not saying that it's healthy or not healthy. Me, I don't judge. I'm not the kind of person to judge somebody on what they do with their lives, you know? I'm not that kind of person. You do what you do. As long as it doesn't affect me or our friendship or my relationship or my standing with that person, then I'm good. You know? As long as it doesn't affect me, hey, I'm good. I'm not the kind of dude to judge, you know what I mean? Hey, if you want to have a relationship with a synthetic person, hey, more power to you. I'm not into that shit necessarily, but if that's what you want to do, cool. That's on you. I don't judge. I don't do that shit. That ain't me. Which would explain why I'm so open-minded. Because I'm not the kind of motherfucker to judge somebody. I don't do that shit. At least not when it comes to that. Now, if you're doing fucking drugs and meth and shit like that, then yeah, I'm going to step up and say something. But if you're doing something that isn't harming anybody, hey, more power to you. You do you, man. Oh, trust me, Down. Yeah, Downlanders. I agree, man. I want what's best for everybody as well, man. I do. I'm right there with you. But at the end of the day, who are we to judge others? Who are we to judge when we ourselves do stuff that the norm isn't really okay about or, cool with? Like, dude, I rock fucking anime gear every fucking day, bro. And dude, I have a fucking Naruto headband that I fucking wear half the time, bro. I wear that shit around my neck like a fucking boss, dude. And dude, I'm always rocking anime gear of some kind. Like right now, I'm rocking a My Hero Academia bracelet. A.K.A. Boku no Hero Academia. Does that make me a little bit different? Yeah. Does that make me weird? Nah. Hell, I've been to Comic-Cons more times than I can count. And I love going to Comic-Cons, dude. I go every chance I get. Hell, I'm that dude that when I get on Forza, on any Forza game, you know what I do? You want to know what the first thing I do is? I buy a car, and I put a badass fucking anime wrap on that bitch, and make it look good as fuck. That's what I do. I'm that weird motherfucker. Hell, I'm that weird motherfucker that still watches Cartoon Network, man. I'm that weird motherfucker that still watches old Toonami episodes off of Cereal Milk VHS over on YouTube, man. Yes. You didn't know that, Drift S? Or Drift X? You didn't know that, man? Dude, all you gotta do is type in any car that you want on Horizon 5 or Horizon 4 or any car in general. Yo, bro. If you can, dude, Horizon 5 is free on Game Pass. Matter of fact, fun fact for you, dude. Horizon 4 is how I got started in sim racing. I started out on Horizon 4. That's where I got my start. I started out on Horizon 4 back in 2018. And then from there, I kept on moving up and up and up. From Horizon 4, I played Horizon 2, then 3. And then I got into Motorsports 5, 6, and 7. And now I'm on number 5, and I'm also on the brand new Forza Motorsport. Bro, I'm telling you right now, man, get yourself an Xbox One and or an Xbox Series S or X, whichever one you can do. And dude, run it on there, because I can tell you right now, they have a brand new thing where you can change whether you want performance or graphics. Right? Dude, I personally fuck with number 5, dude. Number 5's the shit. Dude, you're not wrong, man. Underground 2 is where I got my start. Need for Speed Underground 2 is where I got started. Then from there, I went on to play Carbon, Need for Speed Most Wanted, the old one from 2005. Then from there, I played Need for Speed Nitro, then Need for Speed Pro Street, and then from there, it was Need for Speed The Run, and then after that, I got into the newer ones, like Need for Speed Most Wanted 2015, which It's not necessarily most wanted 2015, but let's face it. Need for Speed 2015 is basically the revamped version of Most Wanted. Badass, too. And then from there, I played Need for Speed Payback. Then the two newest ones, when Heat came out, I bought Heat. And now I'm on Unbound. Which, if you ask me, Unbound's the fucking shit, bro. I fucking love Unbound, dude. That's my shit right there. I fuck with Unbound hardcore. Right now, dude, I am currently on standby. They've already got enough people going right now. I unfortunately got done with my training a little bit too late. So they have me on standby for now. But they did tell me that as soon as the position opens up, or that position does become available that I was looking at getting, as soon as that position does become available again, that shit's mine and ready for the go. So I get to enjoy hanging out and having fun. So, But also at the same time, I do actually get to build my portfolio up on other stuff. Like right now, I'm going through Skillshare and a couple actual classes to learn how to use Unreal Engine 5 to make gaming content. Like on how to make, games and stuff like that. So I am in classes for that, which is super fun. I fucking love that shit. And I get to hang out here with you guys and game out and have fun. So, I'm good. Let me pull up here and sit down for a second. Legs getting tired from fucking walking around for an hour and a half, man. Shit. There we go. But I mean, I have other things that I am passionate about that I am working at. Right? I really should, though. Last time I actually went for a good long run. The last time I went for a good long run was probably back in 2017. And back then, I could run about a quarter mile, maybe even more. I used to run a little bit over a quarter mile a day, man. And that's just going up and down my block here. Like going up and down the main road right here. But when I was down at the lake, man, that lake's like a fucking, 2, 3, maybe 4 mile long stretch of walking path. I used to run / jog that shit every morning, man. Just running up and back, coming back, which is why I'm in such good shape. I'm not sure, dude. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. I would have to try to figure something out with that. But that is a possibility. I mean, not right now, obviously, because it's fucking freezing cold out and it's snowing out. And me and my body and snow do not get along. At all. Like, I know, it's funny. I was born in the coldest state in the U.S., but I still hate the fucking cold. Ironic as fuck. I know. I was born in Anchorage, Alaska, but yet I hate the fucking cold. Go figure. Oh yeah, it's been snowing on and off for like the last 2 weeks. Like right now, it's not snowing out right now. It's just like insanely fucking cold. It snowed a few days ago though, which, I don't do snow. Let me tell you, man, I would rather live back in Florida with the fucking hurricanes than deal with snow. I went through Hurricane Charlie back in 2004. I would rather deal with that than Frosty fucking snorting his damn crack every winter. And by the way, what's with Mother Nature giving Frosty crack every fucking goddamn winter, dude? Like, does she ever take a break from dealing his fucking drugs to him? I mean, come on. Oh, bro, bet. Oh, now that's one thing I do miss about back home in Washington State, man. I do love snowboarding. I fucking miss that shit. I ain't been snowboarding since I was like fucking, what, 15? So it's been a while. A long while. But like I said, man, when I come on here and I do these streams, dude, I'm not aiming to attack anybody. I want to be able to help as many people as I can, you know? How did I spend my 20s? Oh, that's a good one, dude. Well, let's see. When I first hit 20, I was just like every other 20-year-old, man. Thought I knew everything. Ain't nobody able to tell me nothing. I was that dude. When I was 20, man, I was that dude that was just an arrogant asshole. Not gonna lie, I was an arrogant piece of shit back then. I mean, I still was a good person, but I was that dude that, like, if you said I couldn't do something, I was that dude that'd be like, alright, motherfucker, watch me do it. Like, I thought I knew everything. But as for the rest of my 20s, man, my 20s were pretty chill, actually. Like, my 20s were actually fun, dude. And I do mean a lot of fun. I went to a bunch of Comic-Cons, went to a few concerts here and there. Had a good time, you know. I lived it up, basically, just without the drinking and the drugs. And for those of you that don't know, no, I do not drink or do any kind of drugs. I've literally been clean my whole entire life. Like, my entire life, I have been 110% clean and sober. I have not touched any drugs or done any alcohol at all in my entire life. Hey, life is different. That's different. That's not a drug. Life is life. Alright, what else is there to say? Life is fucking life. That shit happens. That's not something you can control. That's not a controlled substance. That's literally life. Life is its own fucking thing. But you are right though, man. Everybody always asks me, like, do I get high at all? And I always tell them, no, I don't smoke like that. And I always respond with, I always follow it up with, the only thing I get high on is fucking life. Because I get more of a high and more joy out of helping people than anything else. I get joy out of knowing people get to enjoy what I get to provide them than anything else. Like, that's what brings me the most joy in life. You know, providing for you guys. That's what I enjoy. You know, whether that be me doing artwork or me doing, you know, cover shows or what have you, man. Whether that be doing gaming videos or gaming streams or whatever. That's where I get my high from. That's where I get my enjoyment from. Yo, down one. Yo, downwinders. Whenever you get done with that shit, man, let me know. I have to fucking hire you as my personal security guy. Does it pay? We'll have to see. We'll have to see where things go. Like, not saying with you, because if I have the money to pay you, I'm definitely paying you, bro. For sure. But we'll have to wait and see what the future brings, man. But if things go the way they're going now and shit takes off, and I start making money, bro, shit, I got you. Oh, dude, 100%. Like I said, once I can get my shit up and running without these assholes getting in the middle of it, man. Once I can start making back the money that I've been losing out on all these years, man, I got you, dog. I got you. Oh, trust me, here in the very near future, man, they're gonna stop. And the reason why I know that is because there's a plan with me and Tibbs in the works to where these guys are gonna be getting shut down. And all I got to say is these guys can't do shit to stop it neither. Oh, trust me, it will be. Because their lives will be legally fucked up. Their lives will legally be destroyed. Oh, I know, and that's what I've been trying to do. And that's why I came on here to speak on everything. Because, like I said, my brand and my company that I've been trying to get back up and going through the clothing shop, like, dude, that's all me, dude. I am the brand. The brand is me. Hooniverse Garage over on YouTube, yeah, that's me. I am the brand. I am that dude. I am the dude that runs everything. I don't have a fucking team to, do this and do that and blah, blah. I'm the one that does everything, man. I do the filming, the editing, everything. I do the promoting, all that shit. I'm a one-man team, dude. Dude, I want to so bad, dude. I really do. I would love to do that. If y'all know any companies that I can do that through, man, fuck, let me know. I am there. I would gladly make my own brand of coffee, dude, because I do have a few zombie-style coffee designs that would work really well with the whole coffee thing, man. Oh, dude, I've already got a bunch of designs that I've created through AI artwork, man. I've already got a bunch of coffee designs already set out. I got all kinds of shit, bro. Hell, I even have my own clothing line that I started to work on a couple years ago, but got shut down because of these douchebags called the Urban Dead clothing line, which is basically your zombie style shit, but it looks good. It's like It's basically like what you would see at like Hot Topic or Spencer's. It's something like that. It's something really cool that you would see at like Hot Topic or Spencer's, or something that like you would go on to like Amazon, and in the anime section you would see some super dope shirts. Like, it's more or less along the lines of Hot Topic, honestly. If I had to describe the clothing brand that I started a couple years ago, I would definitely say, if I had to use a store brand name to describe my clothing, it would definitely be something that you would see at Hot Topic, for fucking sure. I don't know if I can do that, but I'll definitely try it for sure. Like I said, man, there's a lot of stuff that I do want to do. There really is. But first, I have to build up my audience over on YouTube as far as, subscribers go, people that comment, all that shit. Like, there's a lot that I would have to do before I can do the gamer subs thing. That is a good idea, though. I do fuck with that idea. Oh, dude, I've got a few hand-drawn graphic designs. I got a couple. Because one thing that not a lot of people know is I'm a huge fan of old school graffiti style artwork. I absolutely have nothing but a massive love for old school style graffiti artwork, man. I love graffiti artwork. I got a bunch of characters that I drew out and all kinds of shit. Matter of fact, for all y'all that don't have it yet, let me send you guys my YouTube channel so y'all can check that shit out. First, I want to check my Facebook. Alright, here y'all go, man. Here's the thing, dude. A lot of people don't know this one. Alright, take it easy, lazy. And here's one thing that not a lot of people know, Nylon. Not a lot of people know this. But a lot of the channels that I had, I didn't delete. A lot of them got shut down by mass reporting. There were a couple that, I did delete and start over on. But that was because they were on their last legs from people reporting the fuck out of them. So, I kind of... The way that I see it, man, once I hit 2 strikes and I know my channel is going to be gone for good, I would rather just pull the trigger myself than give these motherfuckers the satisfaction of being able to say that they struck down my channel. I would rather put my channel out of its misery myself than to give those scumbags the satisfaction of doing that. Now, I'm not saying I did that with every channel. There are a couple channels that they did get away with that on. But this one I am keeping around for sure. The one that I just posted a link to, I am keeping that one around for fucking sure, dude. Hold on, let me do something real quick, y'all. It's alright, y'all was telling something out to a homie of mine. Oof. Ooh, that was on that. But like I said, man, I do have massive plans for the future for my current channel. I will be starting a Twitch very, very soon. That is going to be a thing. I am going to be starting back up on Twitch as well as being on here. I do have a Twitter, which I will be posting as well on here. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Like I said, dude, I'm really working on trying to avoid them. See, my problem is this, dude. Like, this is where the problem lies. I know it sounds kind of weird, but, like, you kind of got to look at it from my perspective. You know what I mean? Like, let's put it this way. Imagine that you started up your own channel, right? And you're doing really good. And you had 1,000 subs on your YouTube channel. And you're doing good. You're getting monetized. You're doing good. And then, to boot, you have over 800 followers over on Twitch. And you're getting paid $100+ a month on top of what you're doing on YouTube. Now take that, take what you're doing, and then add in the trolls. And imagine they mass report your shit and flag you down multiple times. And every time you try to start back up, they keep flagging you down and flagging you down. You start a merchandise shop to try to promote your stuff, and they flag that down. You can't tell me that you wouldn't want to fucking say something. And they don't just do it once. They don't just do it twice. They do this multiple times. Over and over and over and over again. You can't tell me that you wouldn't feel some type of way and get pissed. Because that's your company, your brand that you worked your ass off on. And they're over there tearing it down every single time every time you re-up. They tear it down and tear it down and tear it down. Like I said, as far as giving them content goes, I am trying to ignore them. But when it comes to my brand and what I'm trying to do, let me put it this way, man. I'm a business guy. I'm a business type dude. I had a really good friend of mine actually teach me everything I know about business. You have to treat your business like it's your child. You want what's best for your business. You want to see that shit grow. And when someone tears your business down, you just don't sit there and do nothing. No. You step up, you man up, and you re-fucking build. And if they continue to do it over and over, then say something. Tell them to fuck off and then go back to doing what you need to do. My business for my clothing brand is like my kid, dude. I love my clothing brand. I love what I get to create. I love the fact that I get to have one of the most sought after jobs in the world that not many people get to have. You know? Like I said, when I started the Hooniverse Garage brand, I didn't just start it to help promote my YouTube channel. No. I wanted to create a clothing brand that people like myself could come in and buy a shirt that, looks like it's old school and vintage. And it's a shirt you can wear around the house and be comfortable as fuck in and still look good. A shirt that you can go out in public in that has an old style piece on it but still looks good. Like, you could go out on a date wearing that shit and still look clean as fuck. You can look sharp as hell wearing that shit. You could throw on a fucking biker jacket and that shit would still look clean as hell. That's why I started the Hooniverse Garage clothing brand. Is to give y'all something that you can look comfortable in, feel comfortable in. And let's be honest, if your wife wanted to steal the shirt, I don't think there's any question she probably would. Just saying. Because trust me, I've had a bunch of exes that have stolen my shirts in the past. Just saying. Hell, I even have a few hoodies that they stole from me that I still haven't gotten back to this day. But that's why I started the Hooniverse clothing brand like I did. I wanted it to be something that not only celebrated the car culture, but I also wanted it to be something that y'all could fucking rock around the house, rock out in public, and look good and feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Oh, for fucking sure they are. For fucking sure, dude. And you know what's funny? A lot of people think that I don't know my audience. I know my audience quite well, man. I do. I know what y'all like, man. I know that whenever I put out new anime merch, you guys fucking love that shit. When I did the whole coffee and chill streams back in the day, and I had the different anime style emotes and shit, man. A lot of y'all motherfuckers that are OG fans on this channel, a lot of y'all motherfuckers rocked that shit back in the day. But as far as starting my own coffee brand, dude, I would have loved that, dude. I would love to start my own coffee brand. No joke. I would have loved that. Hell, dude, just the other day, I'm actually waiting for the package right now, but just the other day, I actually ordered the Jacksepticeye's top of the morning coffee stuff and one of his cups. I'm just waiting for that shit to get in the mail. I fuck with Jacksepticeye, man. He's cool as fuck. I love Jack, man. Believe it or not, dude, Jacksepticeye is the main fucking reason why I started doing YouTube. Believe it or not. Him and Slaptrain are the two reasons why I started doing YouTube. They're the reasons why I started doing gameplay videos. Slaptrain got me into doing sim racing and car shit. And Jacksepticeye got me into doing gaming videos in general. I fucking love Jacksepticeye, dude. Honestly, if you could give me one YouTuber Like, if you asked me what's the number one YouTuber I would love to meet, it would definitely be Jacksepticeye, for sure. Because Jack is such a funny dude, man. I fucking love his content. I love what he's about. I love his energy. He's a fun dude. He's great to be around. Like, I enjoy his content for fucking sure. Do I have a Bandcamp page? No, I don't. I didn't even know Bandcamp was still around. Holy shit. I had no idea that they were still around. Fucking hell, dude. I don't have a Bandcamp or a SoundCloud right now, but I probably will be doing that here within the next few months or so, because I have some other side projects that I do want to put out through other means of doing shit. Because I do want to explore more into the side of AI generated music and stuff. I do want to kind of explore that a little bit more. And I kind of want to try to put that stuff out there and see how well it does. Outside of, obviously, my own stuff. I do want to explore, that side of music and see where it can take me. I think that'd be a fun little thing to do, Work on an all AI generated music project and just see where it goes. I think that'd be fun. I actually think that that'd be a cool idea. Oh, dude, for sure. Dude, I used to, believe it or not, I think I still might have my old Bandcamp. I'll have to see. I don't know if I still have it or not, but if I do still have it, bro, I am there. I'll have to see if I can find my own Bandcamp, and if I can find my old one, I'll try to re-up it. Don't know if I'll be able to or not, but you never know. Hell, I used to have a fucking MySpace back in the day, bro. How many of y'all motherfuckers remember MySpace? Hell, I remember Meet Me back when Meet Me was fucking my yearbook, bro. And if I'm not mistaken, I still have my account on there too. I think. Because, dude, I was in, 10th grade when my yearbook came out, and then over the years it became Meet Me. It became this fucking weird-ass dating site. It basically turned from fucking a knockoff of Facebook to fucking Tinder in, a few years. Now you got every dude in their 40s fucking checking that shit out. Yeah, you're not wrong, dude. Honestly, man, I would love for them to bring back the old MySpace. I would. I would love for them to bring that shit back. Dude, I had AOL back in the day, bro. I had an AOL. I had an ICQ. I had a Hotmail, of all things. Dude, I still remember Netscape. Or Internet Explorer. Or as a lot of us call it now, Internet Exploder, because let's be honest, the old school Internet Explorer fucking sucked ass and it blew up our computers and fucked that shit up all to hell. Which is why it got the nickname Internet Exploder, because it would fucking explode your shit. I hated Internet Explorer, man. Dude, I miss when Facebook would allow you to... Dude, I remember back in the day, and I do miss this. I miss when Facebook used to allow you guys to, like, have your own backgrounds and shit. I thought that was the dopest thing ever, dude. I fucking loved all that shit. Like, I miss the old days, man, not gonna lie. Hell, I miss the old Facebook, bro. That's what I miss. The old school Facebook that was out back in the day, I miss that shit. The old school Facebook was the shit. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Facebook was never broken to begin with. Leave Facebook the fuck alone. And what's with Twitter now becoming X? That's fucking weird. The only thing that really hasn't changed is fucking Tumblr. And even Tumblr's gone down a weird fucking path. Bitch, I ain't a parent, and well, technically I am, but still. I use Facebook, and I'm technically a parent, like I technically have a kid, but I don't have a kid. If that makes sense. Oh, dude, mine did the same, bro. Don't feel bad, Jertex. My shit did the same. My computer did the same shit, bro. Same shit. Dude, Internet Explorer used to crash my shit. I hated Internet Explorer, bro. That shit fucked my stuff all up. Like, for real, man. That shit fucked my stuff up so fucking bad that it ain't even funny, bro. I hated Internet Explorer, dude. Question. How many of you guys in school did the hack to get into Facebook? Or on the YouTube? When you did the HTTPS thingy back in high school? Back when it was just HTTP? How many of y'all did that same shit back in school? I did that shit all the fucking time in high school, man. Every chance I got, I was checking my Facebook or watching YouTube, man. I was that dude. Now I was that kid. I was that kid that would fucking do the HTTP thing, and then you hit enter and it would take you to like whatever site you wanted, like Facebook or whatever. I was always on Facebook, man, not gonna lie. And my teachers got pissed. I got in so much trouble for that shit, dude. Actually, I think a lot of kids, if you guys are around my age, man, you guys remember that shit. You know you remember that shit. Doing the HTTP thing and then going on to Facebook or MySpace or whatever. Like, dude, I remember fucking watching music videos out the ass in high school, bro. I would just sit there and just watch fucking music videos all day long when I wasn't doing my work and shit, and we were able to be on the computers, bro. I was that kid that was sitting in class and fucking get on Facebook, hang out with my friends, fucking MySpace. I miss those days. Yo, Math Blaster was fun, I ain't gonna lie. Even though it's a weird little math game nowadays, looking back, bro, that shit was fun. Hell, how many of y'all remember fucking the original pinball game that came with the computers back then, dude? How many of y'all remember fucking pinball? It came with the fucking old school computers. How many of y'all remember that shit? It came with like Windows 2000 and shit. You had the old school pinball machine up in that bitch. I love doing that shit. And then you had fucking Minesweep, which was a pain in the ass. I hated Minesweep, but I loved that pinball game, man. That shit was fun. That was my shit back in the day, bro. That's my generation of shit. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Dude, the 100 disc free demo era was the shit, bro. The 100 demo disc era, man, that shit was, dude, hell yes. They had that shit for GameCube, PlayStation, and PC. I remember those days. I miss those days. Hell, if I'm not mistaken, I still have one somewhere. I know it's for PC, I just don't know where it's at. But anyways, y'all, I'm about to bounce for now because I am getting a call over on Facebook, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, be sure to, do what you guys do. Share it around with people that you know will enjoy it, man. And as soon as I can get a solid clothing brand up that these guys cannot fuck with, I will be doing that. And yeah. I will catch you guys later on, man. Peace.